Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we're reacting to Daryl Dixon tribute, Come As You Are. A little bit Nirvana action probably. The Walking Dead. This is by Kekker. K-E-K-K-E-R. It's too many Ks. 77,000 subscribers, posted back March, 2021. Almost 60,000 views with a runtime of 344. If you guys want to watch that uninterrupted, a link will be in the description box down below, as well as a link to their channel. Everything else, my Patreon, my Twitch stream, and everything in between. If you guys are new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day there is a reaction, Jerry does his best work behind the scenes. And just so you know, before we get into it, when it comes to my Walking Dead knowledge and lore, I watched up until like a couple episodes into the 4th season after the prison sequence. And then the last episode I watched was Carl eating some pudding on top of a roof. I have watched multiple scenes after that on YouTube. I watched, obviously, the Glenn Ford scene and all that stuff. A couple Negan things, a couple Rick things. But, yeah, I watched it consistently up until then. I just kind of lost my interest. But I was still wanting to catch up on it. So, nonetheless, let's get into this with Daryl Dixon.
That small group we had back
Immediately Nirvana.
we could do anything.
This group's broken.
Hey, the OG group was lit.
I'm better off fending for myself.
This group is broken.
Man, there ain't no us anymore. Sorry, brother.
It's like I said, the group's broken.
As you are. I'm not going to sing the song.
You're my brother.
Facts. I got you, brother. I already know there's a fucking tribute out there with that song about this show. Better wake your ass up.
Please. What did you say?
Well, I did say it.
Imagine how scary it'd be to sleep outside in a tent, bro. Is my alarm going off this whole time? Imagine how scary it'd be to sleep outside in a tent with zombies around you.
No exceptions.
Daryl, you can't do this.
You said Oceanside killed those saviors.
I'm saying they got what they deserve. We on the same side of it.
Who did you lose?
My brother. It was an accident. He never found the body. He never found the body.
Where do you belong, Daryl? Out there on the river, looking for your dead brother day after day after day? Get down!
Yo. Spoiler alert, Kurt did have a gun.
You want blood? Take it from me, man.
Stop thinking that every time you lose someone, it's because of
Well, Courtney had a gun, but still.
you, something you did wrong.
There's only one way to deal with these assholes.
Ah, hey! Was he fighting Rick for a second? What was that one dude? I did watch his fight against the big dude in that room. Yeah, I watched that whole fight. It was pretty lit. Where is she? Hashtag Batman.
She gets hurt. She dies. She catches a fever. She's taken up by a walker. She gets hit by lightning. Anything. If it happens to her, I'll kill you.
immediately. I watched that scene too. That shit was fucked. So, hey, listen. I like the show, right? I have fun with it, but it kind of went downhill after a little bit. There was too much filler. But I did really like those first few seasons, that main group. You kind of get attached to that group. And then who's the only people that's still left? I think is Daryl and goddamn, what's the lady with the white hair? Carol. Isn't it Carol? No, it's not Carol. Carol and Daryl? What's her fucking ship name? Daryl. Listen, it's just after the prison, after the governor, and then they went out and they were on the run for a little bit. And then I've watched bits and pieces, but I don't know. I know it's finally coming out to a wrap, coming to an end. I know there used to be all the hashtags when the show was on, like if Daryl dies, we riot. That was like a thing for every episode if it came up, because it was like so suspenseful. Like you never knew it was going to happen episode by episode. And then it kind of got to a point where it's just kind of like filler, right? But I did enjoy the core group, especially the first episode. I will always say that of any TV show, The Walking Dead had my favorite first episode ever. Ever. Literally ever. That first episode is so wild. I just feel like it's a story that could have been told. That's why I really like Breaking Bad, is because they got in, they got out. They told their story, they bounced. It took 5 seasons over the course of like 6 years, basically. You had you had season 5 was split in half. And I feel like if you do that, if you follow that system, 5, 6, 7 seasons, and you tell your story, you can get out. If not, it kind of drags. The only show that never really dragged for me was Game of Thrones until that last season, which was the 8th season, and it just kind of fell apart. Game of Thrones was planned to be fucking 10 episodes for 10 seasons or whatever it was, and it just wasn't. Nonetheless, hey, it was good. I really liked the edit. I really love Daryl. Daryl's a great character. Norman Reedus is amazing, and puts a lot of emphasis on all the shit that he's been through so far. So hats off. Great edit. If you guys want to check out more of their stuff, everything in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.